Because a gallon of gas costs $12 in Norway, one of the highest price in the world. It costs a fortune to travel, even short distance. A Norwegian engineering student decided to do something about it. Because he wanted to see his girlfriend, and not be broke after every trip. He invented a device that set the world record, when a car achieved an astonishing 2,096 miles, on a single tank of gas. This is his amazing story. Magnus Kristoff was always considered a bright student. But no one thought he would be able to make one of the most important discoveries of the 21st century. Magnus Kristoff said, "We all know how pricey gas is in this country, and the prices keep going up every month. Even though we are one of the biggest oil producers in the world. It was impossible for me to lower the price of gas. So I knew I had to find a way to get more mileage from a tank of gas. The round trip to see my girlfriend cost me a whole day of wages in my part-time job. I started tinkering with ways to limit the electric cycle of the alternator. Using a makeshift magnetic device he welded together in the university workshop, the results were very encouraging. His theory worked, but he needed help. That was when he presented his findings to the head of his department, lead automotive professor, Dr. Victor Christensen. The professor said, "He got my attention when he said, he manages to get 1,200 miles from a single tank of gas." Dr. Christensen was so intrigued by the theory that he devoted his entire research department to it. In his 35 years of experience, he had not seen the problem tackled from this angle before. He believed that with his help, Magnus would change the world. When he laid eye on the makeshift device that was only the size of pen, it fascinated him even more. Magnus Kristoff said, "Simply put, this device acts as a small battery for cars that helps your car's electrical system perform better. Once plugged in, the capacitor built into our device instantly connects to the car's main electrical system. This will reduce heavy energy demand from the alternator, which contributes to our fuel burning quick on the road. Heavy energy demand comes from various electrical accessories in our cars, such as light, air conditioning, windshield wipers, even the stereo. The capacitor charges and discharges stored electricity. So instead of the alternator and battery having to work overtime, our device supplements the required voltage to reduce the load on the electrical system for any accessory that is being used. The reduced electrical demand frees up energy that can be better used to deliver a more constant, steady supply of electricity to the sparks in the ignition system. What this will lead to is a more efficient usage of gasoline. This improves your gas mileage and produce cleaner emissions. You will also get better horsepower, acceleration, and a smooth running engine, all within a tiny amount of fuel." Dr. Christensen was certain that the student's invention was a life changer. So he suggested they work together to mass manufacture it for the world. Dr. Victor Christensen said, "With fuel prices constantly fluctuating, the device will ease the lives of many." After 2 months of fine-tuning and testing, they called it Fuel Saver. Fuel Saver is the latest breakthrough invention that lowers fuel consumption by up to 50% by bringing better fuel efficiency into your car. It also improves engine acceleration and energy usage on the road. This means more horsepower, longer battery life, higher throttle response, and overall better driving performance on every car. What's more, Fuel Saver gives cars cleaner emission and reduce carcinogens. That's mean less pollution and more clean air. Fuel Saver is proven safe, convenient, and easy to use. Just plug it into your car's socket adapter and start going further with reduced energy and fuel usage. No more weekly overspending in gas stations and frequent trips to car maintenance. Since its launch, Fuel Saver has helped over 500,000 individuals save money on gas. Fuel Saver initiated a global movement toward using less fuel and also a cleaner and better environment. Hear what some of our users have to say and join them now. Francis said, "I drive about 100 miles to work every day, but I only refuel once every 2 weeks." Patrick said, "I used to refuel my 4-wheel drive every 5 days, but now I can last up to 12 days without having to refuel." Found interested? Click on the button below To get your 50% discount today,